Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decipher corporate filings so you don't have to. Today we're diving into CG Oncology's latest proxy statement, and let me tell you, it's got more than just the usual boardroom drama. We're talking about who's in, who's out, and how much everyone's getting paid. It's like a reality show but with spreadsheets instead of catfights. CG Oncology is getting ready for its annual meeting in June of 2025, and this document is basically a heads up to all stockholders about what's on the agenda. They're going to elect some directors, get the accountants approved, and handle any other business that pops up. It is a way for shareholders to vote on big company decisions without physically showing up somewhere. First things first, a lot of people received an internet availability of proxy materials notice. What this actually means is the company is saving some trees and postage by putting everything online. Instead of a huge paper packet, you get a link. You can still ask for a paper copy if you're old school. So what are you actually voting on? There are two main things. First, they need to elect 3 directors to the board. These directors will serve until 2028 if they're elected. Second, stockholders are asked to approve the appointment of Ernst & Young as the company's official accounting firm for the year. Think of it as giving the okay to the people who check the company's financial homework. But let's talk about the nominees for director. Arthur Kwan, who's the chairman, and CEO James J. Muley, and Leonard Post are up for election. The board thinks these are the right people for the job. If you want to influence the company, you can vote to elect or not elect the board nominees. The board has decided that Ms. Graf, Dr. Liu, Dr. Muley, Dr. Post, Ms. Song, and Mr. Tong are independent directors. This is a legal thing, so it means they don't have any major financial ties to the company except their director fees. This keeps things fair. In 2024, the board met 9 times. The different committees, like the audit and compensation committees, met 4 times each. Directors are expected to show up for at least 75% of the meetings. Dr. Muley missed a few, but everyone else was pretty good about attendance. Time to look at the money. The fees paid to Ernst & Young, the accounting firm, were almost $1 million in 2024. That number was $1.5 million in 2023. Almost all of this was for audit fees, basically paying them to check the company's books. Let's talk about what the executives are getting paid. Starting at the top, Arthur Kwan, the CEO, made a little over $11 million in 2024. A lot of that came from stock options, which means he benefits if the company's stock does well. Ambor Belate, the president and COO, made about $5 million, and Colleen Roche, the CFO, made almost $10 million. Keep in mind, a lot of that is in stock options, not just cash. The company also mentioned that they give stock options to their employees and they give them to the directors. And the policy they have is that the stock option is awarded at a point where the material information is not a factor. What about the non-employee directors? They get cash and stock options. Their cash retainers are roughly $45,000 per year and $400,000 in stock options, plus extra money for chairing the committees. Who owns the most stock? Dichang Capital owns 8.4%. The Vanguard Group owns 6.7%, and entities affiliated with Longitude Venture Partners hold 6.1%. So those are the big players. Keep in mind, these numbers can change. Now we come to a section that's always interesting: transactions with people connected to the company. The company sold a bunch of Series F preferred stock in 2023. Several directors and big stockholders bought some of those shares. They also had some stock sale agreements, basically moving shares around between big investors. Nothing too crazy, but it's always good to know who's dealing with whom. CG Oncology has a policy on these kinds of transactions. It says that anything over $120,000 has to be reviewed by the audit committee to make sure it's fair. This is to prevent people from taking advantage of their positions. Looking at CG Oncology, it seems like a company with a lot of moving parts. The big investment firms have skin in the game, so they're incentivized to improve the company. Also, the company has a related person transaction policy to improve corporate governance. The CFO and CEO also have the bonus clawback rule to ensure that they do not try to cook the books. Overall, this looks like a company trying to make all the right moves, so the future will be interesting. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Let us know in the comments what company you want us to decode next.